Good morning, and thank you for tuning in. Rose Ward, Stampersdelight.com. How is everybody this Friday morning? Hop on, say hi, let me know where you're from. Also, let me know if this is your first time watching. I'd love to hear from you. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hey, Angie. How are you today? And of course, as soon as I get on, I have to cough. Don't know why that happens. Hey, Christine. Hey, Rita. Okay, we got a few up this morning. So good morning. Good morning, Winann. I'll see you on Thursday. So excited that this Thursday I'm able to start my in-person classes again, and it is a full class. Hey, Kathy, you found your way here. Great. How's retirement, Kathy? It's great, isn't it? Debbie, Janelle, thank you all for tuning in. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. I'm going to put that over there because I have a lot to show you. So let's start with a couple of things. The first thing I want to show you is a new kit that is on that Stampin' Up is offering. It's a framed magnet board. It includes stickers, double-sided cards, double-sided paper to decorate, 6 magnet clips, 2 pocket envelopes, a finished magnet board, and the colors are Black Blushing Bride, Flirty Flamingo, Melon Mambo, Mint Macaron, and Smoky Slate. So you can see that right there. It's a kit that you can buy. And here's the other picture of it before it's put together. So if you want to order that, you go online to stampinup.com/kits, and it's number 159335. It'll be in the description later on, or just contact me or order through my online website. It is 159335. Mine will be coming in this week, and I'll definitely be doing a video on that. Oh, thanks, Angie. Let me go back here. Okay. So, let's flip the camera the other way. The other thing that they just announced today was the new paper pumpkin, which is the Beyond Horizon. And this isn't in color or anything because I just printed it out. So the new paper pumpkin kit is available to start signing up for that. You have until March 10th to sign up for that. And that coordinates with our Horizon set in the mini catalog. Plus, in March, you're going to get an extra free stamp set. So you get the stamp set that goes with this paper pumpkin, but then they're throwing in another stamp set just to celebrate how grateful they are to have us as subscribers. So you get 2 stamp sets in one kit. So don't forget about that, okay? And again, as always, you can always contact me. Okay, so this is what we've been waiting for, the Ocean promotion. So as a demonstrator, I was able to order this collection. And if you'd like to join my team in Stampin' Up during celebration, okay, you can get this set, you can get the collection, you could pick and choose what you want as part of your starter kit. So again, if Stampin' Up has the celebration, sign up to join the Stampin' Up family and my team for $99. You get $125 worth of merchandise. During celebration, you're going to get 2 extra stamp sets in that kit. And as part of that $125, you can add this bundle or collection to it. Okay? So definitely contact me. This is the time to sign up for Stampin' Up and join my team with this great promotion. Also, I want to just let you know that this Thursday, not only is it my in-person class, I have my team chat, and I am inviting anybody in the U.S. that wants to learn more about Stampin' Up and what happens once you join as far as being on a team. You can contact me. You don't have to sign up, no obligation. You can contact me, and I'll give you the link for our Zoom chat, which is Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And you'll get to meet some of my team members and see what we do on the team chats. And Molly wants to know if she can join again. Molly is a team member. Sure, Molly. Love to have you join a second time. So that is the Waves of the Ocean. That is what I'm going to be showing you today. Contact me if you'd like more information on my team chat on Thursday. Before we get started, shout outs are always something I have to do. And you want to see them too. This was a Valentine's Day card I got from one of my team members, Louise. She also sent this little gift box. These are actually on the clearance rack right now, so don't forget about the clearance rack. Check it out. And of course, she put candy in there. I ate some of them already. There's some spots missing because I got it yesterday. So thank you, Louise. I love it. The rest of the candies will be gone this morning. Okay, the next shout out is to Kathy Clark for this beautiful birthday card. So I'm still getting birthday cards in the mail, and I thank each and every one of you. That's our new daffodil stamp set. I got a thank you card from another new teammate, Karen DeVoe. Karen, thank you so much for joining our team. Beautiful card. She loves the beach scenes. I will tell you, that's one of the reasons Karen joined. She was always a great customer, but she saw that Waves of the Ocean promotion, so she decided to get the starter kit and get that set now. Happy Friday, Terry. This one, let me open this one, because this is our slider card. And this is from Molly. Molly, thank you so much. She wanted to know how to do these, so I did do a video on it. And then she sent me a card showing that she made it. So thank you, Molly. This is another beautiful Valentine's Day from Cindy and Ray. Thank you, Cindy. I hope you're enjoying the weather down in Florida. And then another beautiful birthday card. And this one is from Karen Van Slyke, one of my team members. Karen, thank you so much, and I will see you on Thursday. Okay, so let's get started with what we're going to do today. So this is the stamp set, Waves of Inspiration. Here are the beautiful, gorgeous dies, a couple of sentiment dies, some clouds and birds. This is one of my favorite. And these are the stamp sets, of course. Let me take these out because I will be using these. And what I show, I will be on my blog later, and the dimensions will be in the description later. So here's the beautiful rhinestones. When I did the unveiling, I wasn't quite sure what they were saying about colors, because it looked like there was more colors. So you've got 3 colors here, but you've got light and dark. Light and dark, night and navy, coastal cabana, and of course I forgot the other one already. But I have it on my paper here. Let's take a look. It should tell me. Anybody hop on and there it is. Coastal Cabana, Night and Navy, and Pacific Point. So you got light and dark. And I did show the papers. I'll show them real quick, and then we're going to get started. So here's some of the papers that you get. And remember, I do have this is my March class. I'm missing one of the foils because I used it a lot. Here, I got a little piece right here. There's the other foil. And then just to show you some of the papers, here's the papers. Now, March's online class is going to be featuring this suite. And there's 3 options. You can get the whole collection, and with that you get everything I mentioned, plus a card kit with 6 cards, 3 designs, 2 of each, and a tutorial and still shot. So that's my March online class. The second option, you can just order everything without the stamp set. And then the third, of course, is just the video. I will tell you, I am offering, which I don't do this, actually I've never done this. If you order and sign up for this March online class before March 1st, remember I have to order everything March 1st because you can't order it now. But if you sign up now, I will add a mystery gift into your card kit. And that's only if you order the collection, number 1 or number 2. You will get another free gift, mystery gift. If you need more information, it will be in the bottom description when I'm done. Okay, I know I was long-winded today, and I'm sorry. It was just so much to go over. So let's get to why you're here. Some cards. Okay, so the first, not the first card. I didn't want to show you that one. We're going to start with the Sweet and Simple card, or Sweet and Simply Stamped card. And there's that beautiful stamp. I got these all backwards. Here we go. I was checking them out. Okay, so this is just a Sweet and Simple stamped card with that beautiful wave. Look at that. And this, of course, is in Pacific Point. Oh, thank you, Lucia. And your strength is an inspiration. So this is just a, just a really great card. Nothing too fancy, but look how gorgeous that is. Let's see, we'll put that over there. Then I stepped it up. And by stepping it up, what I did was I gave it another layer of colored cardstock. There's that same wave, but can you see that wave has different colors in it now? I'm going to show you how I do that too. So now I've got some different colors in the wave. So that's just like a step up. I love this little guy. That's a step up from it. Now you know that I love this set so much. In probably the next week or two, my Scrapbook Sunday 101 is going to be featuring this. Now, I did a little more to it. I added that beautiful designer series paper. I added the wave behind it. There's no die to cut the big wave out, so you have to fussy cut that, but it's very easy. And then I added that beautiful foil paper. Remember, still shots will be on Facebook later today and also on my blog, Stampersdelight.com. I added that cute little pelican and the die for the sentiment. And, of course, the rhinestones are on all of them. You're totally awesome. And a little wink of Stella on this guy. And here, too. Okay. Next one I did was really using scraps. So I stamped the wave in the back on the white cardstock. Then I had these strips left over. So I layered them on my leftover strips of foil, and you can see I used all 3 foils here. And then I took a piece of the Bermuda Bay, again using scraps, and I did the pelican. You're totally awesome. I'm telling you, you are going to love this stamp set. You are going to love it. Okay, the next one is the one I'm going to show you. Of course, we're going to change it up a little bit. And that is a Z-fold card. Of course, all my envelopes are stamped too. That is a Z-fold card. So when you look at the card, it looks like this, closed. Okay. Hi, Jean. Hi, Annette. And then when you open it, it looks like this. And of course, you know, Z-folds stand up like that. But when you open it, it looks like this. And you can see I stamped right here, right on the paper with those birds. Okay, so that's our Z-fold card. So we are going to do that one. But before we do that, I'm actually going to do 2 cards today. I am going to show you the Sweet and Simple card stepped up a bit. Okay, so let me grab my bone folder. For this one, and when I say that, I meant, let's grab that card. So this one right here where I have the 2 tones. Thank you, Yvette. Gosh, I got a lot of my teammates on here today. Thank you. So I'm starting with this one. I have a piece of Night of Navy. I like to change up the card colors so you can see. This is Pacific Point. And then I have 2 pieces of white here. This white one is smaller. So I go with usually my go-to sizes. This is half a sheet of cardstock. This is 4 by 5 1/4. And then this is 3 3/4 by 5. And you see that layers right on there nicely. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to bring in my Stamparatus. Yes, the Stamparatus is great for this because it is a big stamp. And you can put it on that large block, but I find the Stamparatus is the way to go. Okay. So let me put this over here first. I'm going to put my paper in, and I want this lined up. I think I have it lined up where I want it. Off the paper a little bit. Okay, just like that. Okay, so I'm going to put my paper there. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to bring in my Coastal Cabana. I'm going to ink this up in Coastal Cabana. Now remember, the first one I did is just one color. That was Pacific Point. The second one I did has like a two-tone in it, and that's what I want to show you. So, don't forget to share my videos. Let your friends know about my classes. Okay, I have that on there. That's Bermuda Coastal Cabana. Bermuda Bay works beautiful with this set. Now I'm going to tap up. I'm going to use one of my blending brushes, get some ink on it, and I'm just going to tap some dark blue around here, Night of Navy, just a little bit. Okay. And then I am going to stamp that down. Now, the beautiful thing about the Stamparatus is how many times have you stamped a card or started working on a card, and all of a sudden, when you ink it up and stamp it, you don't get the whole image. The beauty of the Stamparatus is that if that doesn't work, if you're missing a spot, like I can see I didn't get all those little pieces I wanted up there, you can just bring it back down, press it again, or even add more ink. Hi, Kathy, and Carolyn. So I'm just going to press that down. Let me see if I want to add more ink. Let's try it. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to add a little bit more Night and Navy around the edges here. Definitely think about the Stamparatus. I love mine. You don't see me use it a lot on camera, but I do use it a lot on off camera and classes. And it is definitely something. There you go. Now you can see it a little bit more. Let me take this out. So now I have two tones. I have the Night of Navy within the Coastal Cabana. Now you can see I've got a little bit of an edge here, so I'm just going to cut that off. I'll just trim that off. It's not a big deal. Just be a little shorter, which is fine. I am going to grab, let's see, for this one I think I'll do a Happy Birthday. Remember, this is just my sweet and simple card. I'm going to do Happy Birthday. And then I am going to grab the birds, trying not to get the ink all over. Yeah, Jean, it is a must-have. And I'm just going to ink some birds, light and dark. Remember, this is the March online class. And if you order the whole collection, if you order option 1 or option 2 through me, you will get the online class, plus you're going to get a free mystery gift. What is a mystery gift? Well, it could be anything. It could be a package of ribbon. It could be a stamp set. You just won't know. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue that right down. I love being retired now that I don't have to rush. I know sometimes I only have one card to do for you, but I couldn't resist doing 2 on this one. Plus, I like to show some sweet and simple cards. We don't always want to do a fun fold. I know, I said it out loud. It looks more realistic, yes, with the 2 colors. Okay. And then I'm going to bring in that extra piece of white I had. And I am going to bring Our Friendship is a Thing of Beauty. So I have a birthday card ready for my next friend's birthday, whoever that may be. So here's a thought. If you're in the United States, about a week or 10 days before your birthday, why don't you message me your address? I'll send you out a birthday card for the next, let's say, 3 or 4 weeks. No, let's say the next 2 months. Okay, so this is February. Let's go till April Fool's Day. If you have a birthday coming up from now till April 1st and you're in the U.S., send me a message with your address, an email. I'll send you out a birthday card. I can't send birthday cards to everybody, but I do sure try. Okay. You just have to give me time to get it out. That's why I said, please give me at least, oh, my glue just, okay, hold on. I have to fix my, sometimes I wheel it wrong and it just doesn't want to come out. Oh, it came off the little track. Well, that's a first. All right. Well, we're just going to grab another one. So give me 1 second because I have it right here. And I don't want to, I can fix this. So let me just show you what happened. When I was here, it went off the track here. This can be fixed, but I don't want to do it now because I'll get my hands all messy. So we're just going to add a new one. That's one thing I love about Stampin' Up. And if I can't do it, they will replace it. So there might have been something wrong with that one. But I love the fact when you Stampin' Up is so great about replacing anything that is defective. And as a demonstrator, you will find that. Not that that's defective, how great demo services are. Okay, so let's put that right in there. And then we're going to bring in those gems. I already have one open. So let's grab the open one and just put some gems on there. I'm going to use probably these to make it pop. Yeah, I'm not using my take your pick tool. It's on the other table. So I'm using the end of my scissors. No matter how I try to keep everything here, something manages to move. Okay, and then let's see. We got an envelope. Let's grab our envelope so we can finish that off. And for the envelope, I'm going to use the little pelican guy. Your birthday's April 4th. Okay, well, Denise, that's okay. But you have to let me know when it gets close, okay? I will not remember that. So when it's close, about a week before, you can definitely email me, okay? Or message me. You have my email. But not today because it's February. I won't remember it. Trust me. Okay, there you go. Oh, thank you, Kathy. And Kathy, yours is tax day. Again, I will still send you one. You just have to send me an email before, like a week before, okay? April's the cutoff. We're just going to say sometime in April, all right? So there we have it. There's the two-tone, sweet and simple card. I mean, how gorgeous is that, right? All right. So now for my Z-fold card. Let me move my cards out of the way. Otherwise, I'll get them all messy. I am going to change the color up. So remember, this was the Coastal Cabana Night of Navy. Okay. And one of the other colors that is in this beautiful paper is Granny Apple Green. So we're going to go with Granny Apple Green and see how it comes out. Ah, Stacy, you love this set too. I know. I mean, if you are a demonstrator, you definitely want this set. Okay, so the first piece is 4 1/4 by 11. I will tell you, as I get talking, sometimes I get the measurements wrong when I'm talking. So please refer to the measurements on the description, okay? I get yakking and forget it. That piece got to come out. Okay, 4 1/2 by 11. 4 1/4 by 11. We're going to score that at 2 3/4. And then 5 1/2. Okay. That's it for the Z-fold. Going to bring in my... Somebody commented they liked my Stampersdelight bone folder. My son engraved that. He engraved a few things for me. And my team members know because I have some blocks engraved. I think I have one right here. I also have, I don't know if you can see it because there's a stamp on it. I have it engraved with my logo. So my team members actually get some of these things when they join my team and when they promote and, you know, or if they do like on stage with us or whatever, I give those away as little free gifts. Another little thing. Oh, and mugs from the Stampersdelight shop.com, like my PMS mug. There's also grab your coffee, grab your tea. I give those away to my team members too. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we need layers here. The next layer is going to be 2 pieces of the Coastal Cabana, and they are 2.5 by 4. They're going to get layered right on top of these 2 pieces. Okay. Yes, Yvette, you got one of those blocks. Yvette, did you ever get one of the bone folders? I think you got a block and you got a mug, right? I actually lose track of who got what. Stacy just got her PMS mug. Denise just got her PMS mug. I know, aren't they great? So the PMS mugs and sweatshirts and t-shirts, that says PMS in large letters, but then underneath it says purchase more stamps, for those of you that don't know. And they are our hottest selling item right now. Okay, so we've got 2.5 by 4, 2.5 by 4, and then we have a 4 by 5.25. I'm going to go ahead and lay that down too, and that's going to go right here. And the mugs, the 15-ounce mugs, are they're the perfect size. Not too small, not too large. So I'm going to put that right in there. Okay, so now we have that down. Now what we need is 2 pieces of designer series paper. And that's 2.25 by 3.75. Remember, all these dimensions will be on the description. And you can use either side. You see that both sides have the design. But I want to grab colors that are going to really bring in all of my colors. So for this one, I want a little bit more granny apple green. So I'm going to use those 2. They're going to get layered right on top of there. So if you do Z-fold cards, this is really just a regular fun fold, Z-fold. But instead of putting that band or border down here, we're just going to use the wave. I have other videos on YouTube that show you how to do this. Now this piece is 3 by 3, 3 by 3.75. And you can change up these. You don't have to put this here. You could put a white piece here and stamp on it. But I just want the whole thing to look like the ocean. So when it's closed, I want it to look like that, as opposed to that. So I'm going to go ahead and lay this down. Loving the granny apple green. I didn't try this color yet. You got a mug and a block, and you want to buy a bone folder. We'll talk about that, Molly. Again, I give these out for promotions when you join classes, you know, Stampin' Up. What's coming up? On tour. Okay, so here we go. There we go with that. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to bring in another piece of white. Let's see if I have a piece of white right here. And I am going to stamp. I didn't bring my granny apple green, and I really wanted that, I think. So we're going to bring in the Stamparatus again. And we're going to just put this here. I'm going to be cutting it out, so. I really think I want the granny apple green. Don't you think granny apple green would look good in that? Let me grab that one. And I can't find it. There it is. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I just really wanted to do the granny apple green. Okay, so I'm going to clean this off. Actually, what I'm going to do is just stamp it off. Let's see. Wasn't prepared for that, was I? Okay, let me clean it with my. I don't want to get any. I should have had my chamois ready. Okay, that's good. If it gets other colors on it, it's really actually fine. Okay, I'm going to put it right about here. And then I'm just going to put my paper there. Remember, I'm cutting this out, so it doesn't have to be perfect. All right, here's my Granny Apple Green, so let's go ahead and ink that up. And then I'm going to grab my Coastal Cabana, I think. We'll see how it comes out. That's what Stampin' on the Fly is all about. Don't know how it's coming out. I'm going to do the edges. A little bit in there. And then we're going to stamp it. I do want that over a little bit. I want that whole edge. Let's grab this out. Okay, that's good. Remember, I'm cutting it, so now we're going to stamp it. The wave, is the wave best using Stamparatus? It really is, because it's such a large stamp. But you can, I did some cards, I'm in a swap with the leaders group, and I actually didn't use, because I only needed this part of it, so I used the large block, and it worked fine. So if you don't have the Stamparatus, you can still use the stamp. Ooh, not liking that. So let's grab that ink, and I don't see any of the Coastal Cabana in here. Might be too light. All right, let's try that again. This is what I was talking about, how beautiful the Stamparatus is, because you can go right back down, press it again. There we go. Okay, so Coastal Cabana didn't come out too well. Probably a darker one would have. It's too light, I guess, but we're going with this one. It's fun to learn, right? And then I'm just going to cut this out, because I am going to use the Coastal Cabana foil paper. So I'm just going to go around this. Try to keep, I want some of those little waves there. Just going to cut that out. So how's everybody doing this Friday? Everybody told me I would lose track of time when I retired. There are some days I forget what day it is. Okay, this is going to go right here. That's going to get glued right there, okay? If you want it all the way to the edge, you can move it in and you can see some waves there, but I want it right on that paper, just like that, okay? Can't wait to make this card. Hey, Sharon, thank you. Sharon's ordered my classes before. Thank you so much for that, Sharon. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside for a minute. Here is the color I'm going to use. I can snip this off. I'm going to bring in a piece of my adhesive sheet. I will tell you, it's so much easier to use the adhesive sheet with this wave. So I'm just going to trim this off. Again, this is all stuff we sell right now. The adhesive sheets are in the annual catalog. Just lay that down on there. And this piece on here. Okay. I'm going to bring in the wave. Now, there are two waves. This one has the edge, to a squarer edge, like right here, so that fits right on there. The other one has more of a rounded wave. So I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to go ahead and die cut that. This might end up being a longer video, and I know some people do have to go to work, so just watch the replay. I like to try to get everybody off to work on time, but hey, sometimes we just can't do that. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and cut this piece out. You're in love with this bundle, Sherry? I know. Yes, retired life is wonderful. Okay, I'm going to bring this back out. See if it went through all the way it should have. Okay. Pull this one out. Grab my brush. I don't have my foam mat here, so I'm winging it. Hey, you know me. I usually fly by the seat of my pants. Okay. I know the foam mat is right here somewhere. Let's move all this out of the way so it doesn't get stuck to my project. Pull this out. And I could have put this on before I actually put it on my card, but I was afraid I'd lose it. You know me. If you watch me, you know I lose everything here. Okay. And I'm just going to pick up at one corner, one spot of this. Do it like this. There we go. And get it pulled off. Ta-da. And then I am going to lay that down onto, and I like to start it at this end because this one is a little bit longer. Doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. Oh yeah. Brings that right out, doesn't it? Oh yes, the set has dies. So there we go. Now what I'm going to do, I got one little guy right here. I'm changing this up, remember. Okay. I have another little piece of white. I'm going to grab my little pelican guy. I'm going to stamp him. He's so cute. I'm going to bring in the die for the pelican. I'm going to cut that one out. Yeah, this is you're going to be so happy with this set. And remember, my class in March with featuring this, the cards that you do, you get 6 cards, 3 designs, 2 of each. They will be different. They will not be these cards. One of them will be a fun fold, but they will not be these cards. So you're actually going to have a lot more ideas. And remember, if you sign up before March 1st, I will add a mystery gift to your online class. Option 1 and 2 only. Option 3 is just the video. I do sell just my videos. So there we go. All right. I already have one cut out here too. So let's go with that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring in 2 of my blends. You can use regular markers. This is So Saffron. I'm using the nubby or bullet end. Oh, I'm sorry. Early Espresso. That's what I used for the pelican, not black. And then I'm using So Saffron and the light Smoky Slate. Yeah, anytime I don't tell you the color, please just speak up and ask me because sometimes I forget. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead with this. I'm not, that's all I'm gonna do. All right, there we go. Now what I'm gonna do is I am going to bring in, are you ready for this? This is so cool. Okay, I'm gonna bring in our twine. This is in our annual catalog. I'm gonna flip those over. I'm gonna put a little adhesive on the back here. And I'm going to wrap that twine. You see this has like fake rope on the image. So I'm just going to wrap a few of those right around this and trim that off. I mean, really, who wouldn't want to get that card? Okay. Just cut that off. There we go. So now it's got the real rope look to it. We're going to bring that in. This one's going to go right here, but before I do that, let's see. Do I have my Wink of Stella here? I should. There it is. I want to put some Wink of Stella on the pelican. Oh, I'll put some on the poles too. Remember, cards on the fly, I change them as I go along. Okay, now we have those. You know what? Let's throw some Wink of Stella into this wave. Just do this off camera. I don't want to get too much on there. But I'm just going inside these little holes here and adding some Wink of Stella. Be careful because it will bleed if you put too much on. There we go. Okay, when I open this up, I'm going to put a pelican here and a pelican here. Let's see how it looks when I close it. Oh yeah, look at that. What do you think? See, this one didn't have the pelican. Okay, so we need some dimensionals. Let's grab our dimensionals. I like to put one right over the rope or baker's twine that I have there so it holds it in place. And let's see, I think I'll grab the minis for this. Mini fits perfect on his head there. Oh, thank you, Linda. Thank you, Yvette. Okay, so now we're going to put this guy right here. I don't know, maybe it's a girl pelican. I'm going to put that one right there. So now when you do it, it looks like this. And then you open it like that. Okay, so let's start with some clouds. I already cut these out. Okay, so it also has some clouds. So I can put the large one right there, maybe a small one there, and right here. And what you can do is, if you want, you can take your brush, blending brush. I have some blue on here, so maybe I just add a little blue so it shows up a little better. Not a lot. Just burnishing the ends with some color. Okay. Again with the dimensionals. Put one right here. One right here. And then this one's a larger one, so I might put two on that. Okay, there we go. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I am going to bring in the die with the sentiment. And we have 2 sentiment dies. So let's bring those in. There's the 2 sentiment dies. Let me bring this in here so it's up and ready. Put that die back. Okay, so let's do this. Now I just have to figure out what I'm going to say here. So I think I'm going to do happy birthday. Now that sentiment can go right here, that die, because when it closes, I want to just make sure you don't see it. Okay, so we're going to take the happy birthday. I am going to use Night of Navy for this, just so it shows up. So let's do the happy birthday. And then let's use the You're Totally Awesome that should fit right in that die. And then we'll cut these. That's going to go right here. And this one's going to go right here. All right. And let's cut it out. Don't have my, I really like using my Post-it notes for this, but I think I can grab it. Hi, Janelle. You love it. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Carol. Yes, the foil paper is gorgeous. Okay, so there's those two. Let's bring those out. And what I like about these is they have little pieces right here. So you could put ribbon behind them. I'm not using ribbon today. I probably will in my online class. Move that out of the way. Bring this back in. And then I'm going to put the happy birthday right here. I'm only going to glue this down on one end. I think my happy birthday came out a little crooked, but that's all right. They won't mind. And then this one in here. And you see, if I bring it down, you don't see it. And that's what I want. So I'm going to glue that flat. And I want it hidden. So it's going to go right down here. So there's my Z-fold card with my little scenery on it. Oh, but wait, we need our gems. Have to have our doodads. Let me bring those in and I will grab these. So a couple around here. And a little one. I always like to put one on here. And then let's do a couple more. Okay, so we're going to just do that right around that sentiment. So when it's closed, it looks like that. Okay, so there's the gems. And I got to put a couple gems in here. I like using a lot of gems. Okay, so there you have it. Non-traditional beach. Yeah, I mean, what it looks nice though, right? Catherine says she loves the, Kathy says she loves the non-traditional beach colors. And there you go. Now, we're going to take an envelope, of course. Oh, got to give him some birds. Let's see if the birds should still show up. Well, I'll put the birds right here. There we go. So now we have some birds. They would probably show up there too. I'm going to grab my little pelican guy because he's just so cute. He will go on the envelope. And then on the lip of the envelope, just some birds. So there's my matching envelope. Great, great, sweet. Available March 1st. If you join my team in the Stampin' Up family, you can get this as part of your starter kit. Just contact me. Let me bring in the cards again. Here's the first one we did. Thank you, Lindsay. This is the other Z-fold. These aren't in any kind of order. When I'm done, I'll be taking still shots and I'll be uploading that today. And here we have this one with just the scrap pieces. And I didn't even use all the dies yet. I talked you into another bundle. That's not the right envelope. There we go. Talked you into another bundle, Jean. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry, just like Reese's. Okay, so there are the cards. I'd love to know which one you liked better as far as, you know, maybe the colors. Maybe certain colors worked better for you. So definitely, oh, here's another one hiding over here. Definitely let me know. Again, I'll have still shots for you. Okay? All right, let me flip the camera. So don't forget to sign up for my March online class featuring this bundle. I hope you all have a great weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you Monday night on YouTube Live at 7 p.m. And remember, if you're on the fence about maybe signing up, getting the starter kit, or joining my team, send me a message. I will send you the link for our team chat on Thursday. U.S. only, please. I can't have you signing up if you're in another country. But no obligation. I just love to have you hop on with my teammates and see how much fun we have. Okay? Until then, have a great weekend, everyone, and keep on stamping, Stampers. Bye.